Hi, I'm Jim Brody, and I'm retired. I was a mechanic here in Paradise, and prior to that, I retired and I was a business manager for the cable industry.
And my name's Susan Brody. I was a bartender at the Paradise Elks Lodge, but it burned down. So now I'm retired and living back in Paradise happily. Well, right now we're really limited because of the coronavirus, but I got my art room started and I'm making pots and starting to paint again, and that's fun. So that's about what I do, and gardening. I love gardening. Yeah.
I play guitar and video games, mostly. Like Sue said, we don't really go out very much because of the coronavirus, so we're stuck in here. And I've taken up wood burning as an art form, and that's what takes most of our time these days. We also babysit for our grandson,
right,
a couple days a week.
Getting in?
Moving in. It was a struggle. It was a horrendous struggle. And we finally did move back in here in the middle of July of last year.
Of this year.
Of this year.
February.
This year. And we're still getting everything set up. We haven't even done a complete walkthrough of the house yet with the builder. But we're getting close. As you can see from the front yard, we still have some problems.
We have work to do.
That was really terrific because we walked in and it was like we're finally back in Paradise. We had actually, after the fire, we thought we were going to move to Idaho, or we looked in Idaho, Oregon, Washington, and we couldn't find anything better than we had right here. You know, and especially we'd be starting a whole new life in a place that we don't know. So we decided to move back here. And I would encourage everybody to move back here. This is a beautiful town, and it will be again.
Yes.
The power and the water were a big obstacle, and they were very costly, as a matter of fact. PG&E put a new line in from the street, and as you can see, it's over 200 feet long. And they put it all in, but by the time they got done, they damaged the water line, so I had to replace the water line, dig a ditch for that, and put in a whole new driveway. So believe it or not, the cost of all of that was just recently covered by your contribution.
Thank you.
Which makes all the difference in the world to us. We had a $30,000 shortfall on the house. The $30,000 shortfall being, it cost us $30,000 more after what the insurance company gave us for the house to put this house in. So we're still struggling with that.
We just love this property. We love it in Paradise. We love the people. It's just a good place to live, even if there is fires.
We miss all the people who left.
You know, a lot of our friends.
Missing all of our, not only losing everything that we had in the house.
Everything.
You know, totally burned up everything. We lost our friends and a lot of the friends and neighbors that we knew up here. And some of them are coming back, and they're coming back very slowly. Some of them never will.
Yeah.
And we miss that.
Yeah. It's hard because there are still fires around. When we first moved in July is when the fires started in Oroville and all those, and it was a very tense time. But I feel it's worth it because I love it here. And it's beautiful, even with not so many trees.
Not as many trees as we used to have, for sure. Yeah, I would encourage people to move back here. This is a wonderful town, and the people are, because it's such an out-of-the-way place, it's a place where people gather and people like each other, and they have, it's a great place to be.
Well, this is the first time we've had a Christmas tree since the fire. It's nice to be able to celebrate being home, and we're grateful and just happy to be here.
Yeah, it's wonderful to be back. The alternative would be, we were homeless for about 7 months. And moving back in was the greatest thing that could happen. Of course, giving after the fire, but yeah, we're very, very happy to be back here in Paradise. We're very grateful for your help.
Really.
It means all the world to us. Well, like I said, we looked all over. We looked in Oregon, we looked in Idaho, and we looked in Washington, and the prices were all about the same. And the alternative was, to move to another area where you didn't know anybody. And at our age, it seems like that was kind of ridiculous. So we decided to take a chance and move back up here, and we're very, very glad we did. And I would encourage anybody else to do that. We're actually thinking of buying another property and building a rental if possible.
We are?
Yeah, I didn't tell you that. COVID's been very difficult. We're in quarantine, and we don't mind being in quarantine. At our age, I don't really want to be around a lot of other people anyway. And so we're just kind of toughing it out, and we're enjoying finding each other again.
And our new house,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, I'd like to find out how many more friends that I have here in Paradise that I don't know of that moved back. We have so many that it's just hard to keep track of all of them.
Yeah.
So if you're seeing these, please give us a call. You know who we are.